Hey everybody, Greg Solstice here. More Starmade. Woo! Starter guide continued. So I realized as I ended the last episode that I forgot two critical things you really need to buy to really make a base your home. So I'm next to the shop, gonna hit B. This thing. It's a faction module. It's ridiculously expensive, and you don't have to buy it. But you might want to. But you don't have to. So we're not going to buy it for now because that would almost completely drain. Actually, I don't think we can. Okay, no, we can afford it, but barely. We have 197,000 credits. It's 152,553. It's really not worth it right now. But what is worth it is to get out of General, go to Space Station, and buy a Plex, a single Plex undetonator. It sets you a new spawn. Otherwise, if you die, you spawn over here. And one more thing that we're going to do is we're going to hit C. Oop, we're not going to hit C. My bad. We're going to hit B, and we click on Catalog, because I can't remember what the catalog is. This is probably a good thing. So these are all of the ships that I've put in here that I could buy, potentially, if I really wanted to, if I had the credits. These are the prices, by the way. So this is a way, no matter, as long as I'm at a shop and I have the credits, I can buy this ship. I have something called the Pirate Fighter. It costs 368,274 credits. If I had that, I could have bought it. I don't have that. I have the Quetzal, which is my pride and joy, and costs 8,817,723 credits. If I had that money, I could buy it. I have the Infinitum, I have an excavation site turret, I have all kinds of crazy things. But I don't have the money for them. The only thing I have the money for... Nope, I don't even have the money for that. Oh, I barely have the money for Quetzal's turret, which goes with the HCS Kestrel. Doesn't matter. All that matters, though, is that I want to make this new entry. I want to save the ship I'm in, so that way, if I ever needed to, I could buy it. So we're going to create new entry, and please enter in a name for your blueprint. You make a blueprint. Well, this is called the Solstice Mobile, so we'll call this the Solstice Mobile. Boom. So now, no matter where I'm at, no matter what's going on, I can go and I can buy another Solstice Mobile if mine gets destroyed, if I get spawned at a shop, or otherwise. But that's okay. So, in the meanwhile, we're going to hop on over to this station, which is not that far away. I was able to find it again. And we're going to start really setting this place up as our base of operations, where we're going to, well, do everything. It's going to be, it's going to be our base. I'm trying to think of a better way to describe this, but really can't. So we're going to head on over there. We're going to make it awesome. So I guess right now I can extol the virtues of a space station. But honestly, I think they're one of the best places to set up a base camp because, one, you don't have to worry about gravity. When you're on a planet, we saw a glimpse of it on that ice planet. But when you're on a planet, you have to fight the gravity. If you want, ships can enter planet atmospheres, but then they have to try and get out. And that can be a problem. That could be a big problem, actually. Sometimes it could be a really, really, really big problem. But on the space station, you don't have to worry. You only have as much gravity as the space has, and as far as it's concerned, it has none. So I'm just going to kind of arbitrarily enter one of these hangars. Kind of set myself down. I wonder if I can fit through here. Oh, I'm going to be silly for a second. Can I fit through here? Ooh, I can. Sorry. You don't have to do that, and I don't recommend it. It's a great way to get your ship stuck, but I was just kind of curious. So I'm going to hold Q, kind of settle myself down, then hold Shift. I think I'm kind of even with the ground. I'm not really sure, but I'm not moving, so that's good. Hit R, pop out, kind of assess the situation of my craft. It's a little bit cattywampus, but I'm not that concerned, frankly. It looks kind of nice. I kind of like how the Solstice Mobile has turned out. I think it looks snazzy. Yeah. Okay. Oh, wait, shoot. I gotta remember to explain stuff. This is all second nature to me. So this is a space station. There's not that much in it right now. You get this weird thing in the middle called a Plex lifter. You hit R to activate it. You stand next to it, by the way, when you do it. And this platform comes out, and it lifts you up, and it's a lot faster than holding E will take you up. So I highly recommend taking it up. It's really, really nice. So you're going to go to the top up here. Yeah. So here we are. Welcome to your space station, your home. It's kind of a nice view. It's a really cool setup. Unfortunately, it's not symmetrical. I'm not sure if you can tell by the lights, but this is off-centered. which will drive you absolutely up the wall, but there's nothing you can do about it. And that's okay. So you're going to drag this Plexon detonator down here. And you're going to plop it down. I choose here. And you're going to activate it. Spawning point set. So now, if you die, I die, but you die. You know what I mean. You will spawn here, which is great. Now, I just remembered that I've completely forgotten to buy something, unfortunately. Again, I'm so forgetful. I should probably have written this down, but then it's not organic, and you'll have these issues too. Well, actually, I hope you don't have these issues, but that's okay. So what we are going to do is we're going to go all the way back down. We're going to get in our ship, and we're going to go grab something. We're going to do a cut for that, so that way you don't have to deal with it. Alright, sorry about that. Popping back in here. Watch out. Go to General. Build block. You want to buy one of these. It makes your life a lot easier. And then also I realized would probably be a good idea would be buy a couple of these. I'm just going to buy 4. And actually buy some of these Plex doors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nailed it. Okay. And I have a little list next to me now. And I think we're good for now. I don't think we need anything else. I'm totally going to eat my words, but hopefully we'll be good. So we're going to do another cut, and we will be back at the space station, our new home, and we can take it on from there. All right, so we are back once again in the space station, coming into this hangar. Oh, God, going too fast. Mayday. Going to just land here, gently. Tease it, hitting Z and X to try and straighten myself out just because I like landing normally. And right there. Pop out. Here we are. It's a beautiful day. Woohoo. But really, though. So we're going to wander back over here and go to our Plex lifter. Take it up. Top floor, please. This thing really needs way more sound effects because I'm going to start making them myself. And that's really depressing. So the reason I bought that build block, by the way, and I'm going to put it down pretty soon, is because I want to be able to enter build mode when I'm not in a ship. So I want to be able to enter build mode when I'm in an area, when, like on the space station. So I plop it down by hitting left click, hit R to activate, and BAM! Here I am. You can hold shift to zoom around, which is a lot faster. You can phase through stuff, so it's a really great mode. What I recommend doing, the reason I bought those 9 Plex doors, which we're going to put in here, is because I really recommend putting a roof on top of here. So you can pop out here, because this platform is great for landing ships, and when you put this here, you're going to start landing your ships up here instead of in other places. And it's nice to have a door that lets you get down quickly. For whatever reason, which I'm not sure what it is, honestly, but for whatever reason, they have 4 layers of gray hull covering this thing. Which isn't a bad thing, but it does make it a bit tricky to get through, or a bit tiresome to get through. Also, you have a super long reach in this mode, and I'm pretty sure I inked out one of these, which I think is supposed to be a Plex light. Yeah, in fact, I inked out 2 of them. Oops. You gotta be careful when you're in build mode to not kind of rip out random parts by misclicking or going somewhere else. Is that supposed to be like 4? I'm not sure. Why do I have an extra Plex light? I don't know. I'm confused. Oh, I don't know. We'll sort of throw it somewhere. I know. We'll put it over here. We'll put it on top of here. Beautiful. So, back up here. I'm going to put down our Plex doors. So now if we wanted to, we can come out through the roof, which is really handy, honestly. Again, you're going to start parking up here. Well, that's where I started doing, because it's a lot more convenient than, it's more convenient to drop down to here than to take the Plex lifter all the way up every time. So now we're going to get into why I said that you ought to buy these turret docking units. That's because we're going to put turrets on here, because turrets are the most powerful weapon in this game. Turrets are not, though, mind you, a single unit. You have to make your own turrets, which is kind of cool, but it's also kind of frustrating. We're going to end up using these turret docking units, though, to accomplish our goal of turretifying our base, of making our base defensible from pirates. That way, when swarms of pirates come to steal our treasure and basically just kill us and make us feel bad, we'll be able to defend ourselves. But we're going to go into turrets in the next episode. So, in the meanwhile, I'm Greg Solsis. Thanks you guys so much for watching. Take care, everyone.